Can somebody please tell me what the hell is going on in the salon suite industry? If you want to know what I'm talking about, don't turn the video off.
My fault, my bad. The words out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got it, but I got.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. If this is your first time here, my name is Frank Bernardo, and welcome to my beauty, grooming, and lifestyle channel to the professionals' House of Salons. So before we get talking about today's video, I'm going to ask all of you at any time during the video, if you like what you see, give it one of these and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. So I get inundated with emails that come across the country and even overseas by entrepreneurs seeking advice on how to open up salon suites. So I thought this video would work out really nice for them because I'm going to take you on a tour of all the different salon suite buildings within a 2-mile radius of my locations, okay? I'm gonna show you what not to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do. And then we're gonna talk about, since there's such an abundance of salon suites in the area, what that's gonna do to the marketplace. So if you are looking to open up salon suites, you definitely wanna watch this video because this tour that I'm going to take you on, I'm going to show you probably 2 companies that are going to die, all right? It's because of their locations. They're not using their head. Because what they have created right now is they've created an abundance of salon suites. And there's not enough professionals and beauty professionals to lease this space. But this is also going to represent a big problem for me, okay? I generally do not lose clients. But guess what? I just got notice yesterday from 2 girls that were leasing a suite. They need a bigger location. They are ready to graduate. That happens. Kudos to them. They built their business through House of Salons, and that's what I'm here for. So I do have another suite right now that I have to fill. So this can be a problem in the marketplace because it's going to give professionals a lot of different choices. I feel, in fact, I know I have the very best buildings in the area, and I feel I won't have a problem, but you know what? Nobody can be too cocky in this business. So before we get rolling, I want to show you 2 of my locations, and then we're going to look at the competition, and then you be the judge on who's got the best. It's my first building over here. Now I have the 2nd floor. Up there, as you can see, it's right in the busiest intersection in downtown Geneva. Down the street up over here, that's historic 3rd Street. There's shopping, restaurants, bars, any and everything you want is right down there. I have the Starbucks right under my building. Again, this is a destination point. Clients can come here, they can get their hair cut, they can go down the street, they could shop, they could dine. Same thing for my renters. There's everything here for them. If they have a break in between clients, they can walk down the street, they can grab a bite to eat, they can pick up a few things. Now let's go to my other location. So here's my other building right down the street. Enjoy the tour. washed. So the first place I'm going to show you, it's called Randall 38 Salon Studios. Now, if you watched my previous videos, you know I'm dead set against opening up salon suites in strip malls. Most of the malls are garbage. It just does not give a good atmosphere, you know, for, you know, the renters and or the clients. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me give you a scan. Vacancy, 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 another vacancy, and then down at the end over there. Now, as you can see, there's just, again, no atmosphere at this particular location. There's only one way in and out. And I'm going to tell you a story about this guy, okay? The guy who's putting up these salon suites, he's actually the owner of this mall. And as you can see, he cannot get the mall leased out. So what he's doing is he's taking my concept. In fact, this guy came to me probably a year ago, wanted me to get into this building, begged me to open up salon suites here. I don't like the location, never did. Would not work. So guess what? He can't get it leased out, so now he's copying. Only this guy does not know the very first thing about anything in the salon industry. So I honestly don't think this is going to work out real well for him. But here's the good thing, all right? Look at this. You see that over there? That's a vape bar. It's fantastic. You guys can get your hair done, and you can go get wasted and vaped out at the vape bar. Perfect. Funny, you know what I just did? I called the number on the sign, and guess what? It's a fax machine. I was gonna call and pretend I was a potential client, kind of see what this guy wants to charge for rent. And it's a fax machine. That right there is telling me this guy does not have his shit together. Yeah, can I get a large coffee black, please? On to the next. For the next location, this one is called Geneva Salon Suites. I'm gonna show it to you. All right, now this particular person who built these suites, they're actually not suites. They're actually partitioned walls, and she calls them suites. They're not anything of the sort. And as you can see on the sign on the window, they have vacancies. Well, they always have vacancies here. She actually benefits from my overflows. Usually the people that can't get into my salons, we're gonna flow into this one. So now this building is just about a half a mile from my location. All right, it's in a little tiny industrial park. It's actually not a bad looking building, but again, it's buried off the main street. No one knows you're here. Here's the killer thing about this. She's been open now for roughly 2 months. All during her construction, she never got someone to pre-lease. She still doesn't have a renter. The story behind this is this girl that opened this up was a previous renter of mine. She left me about 6 months ago, and she took my concept of one of my Geneva buildings and tried to mimic it in this building. Only it doesn't work in this building. The concept that I built on the second floor above Starbucks, that building is very unique, okay? It works for that building. So what's gonna happen here? She's gonna die, all right? Because she made separate shampoo bowls, a separate color room, and she's letting everybody lease out one big giant space with just stations in there. It's not gonna work. She, unfortunately, is gonna go down. Big mistake. So one of my associates said, you know, Frank, you know, you should be flattered, you know, that people are copying you. Flattered? I don't want flattery. I want people to start using their heads. Start using business sense. I mean, they're killing this market, all right? I'm actually very, very upset with this, but I've got it handled. And we're gonna talk about it in just a few more minutes here. I'm gonna show you one more place. So the last building I'm gonna show you, this one absolutely takes the cake on having the worst location. First and foremost, I'm gonna show you this beautiful lake. I mean, I could get a towel, I could lay here, I could suntan, and check this out, people. Amongst all the moss and all this lush lush greenery, it gets even better. Let me take you around to the front of this building. This location, you gotta drive off of the main street and just check this out. Yes, people. It's a car dealership. He put this building up behind a car dealership, and it still gets even better. There's a kindercare right next door with a playground, so all the professionals can hear all the children. No fault to the children, but you really got to think about what I tell you. Location is key. This guy over here, he has about 15 suites in there, and I believe he only has 4 leased out. He's asking big money for the suites. Now, they are a little bit larger, I'll give him that. He's asking big money, but yet he doesn't furnish them. He'll give you like $1,000 allowance. It's totally bizarre. And the history behind this guy is he's a builder. He's another guy that just because he builds, okay, he thinks that he can take a concept, put up a building, and magically it's gonna lease out. Well, this guy here, he's been up for a year. He's only got 4 leased out. He's losing big money each and every month. Now, let me ask you something. You think it pays to do your homework? Do you think you need to look at the business model a little bit more closely? Do you think you need to scout an area to make sure that there's not already salon suites there? You also need to check out how many professionals are in the general area, all right? It's called homework. Now there's some quality signage. You know, that right there shows me the character of that individual that owns that building. Something as little as a sign, and this guy can't even put money into a sign. The thing is falling apart. You know, that'd be like me driving down the street over here, and there's a restaurant, you know, advertising food with the signs laying on the side of the post. Okay, that right there tells me a lot about that restaurant. I wouldn't go in there for nothing. So you need to be spot on to the very smallest of detail, all right? If you're gonna make it in this industry, or for that fact, any industry, any business, it's attention to detail. I hope this video helped you if you are thinking on opening up salon suites. And as evident, all right, location is key. You can see the difference between my locations and the competition's locations, okay? There's a huge difference. And in the end, ladies and gentlemen, in the end, that's what's gonna matter, okay? Even if everybody's rent is all the same, the one with the best location is always gonna get the most demand. Now, we're gonna talk about what I'm gonna do to beat all this competition. Besides having beautiful buildings, you gotta be ahead of the curve. You gotta keep thinking, what can I do next? Well, I was gonna build another building in Geneva, all right? I saw everybody coming in, so I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. I'm gonna let them build the same old status quo concept, all right? Because guess what? I have a brand new concept that I'm gonna blow the doors off of any salon suite in the country, all right? So come on, people, you build. Then I'm gonna put a building right in the middle where everybody's at, and guess what? I'm gonna steal their clients, hands down. The only way to succeed in business, salon suite business, is to be ahead of the curve. I can't reveal what the new concept is. You're gonna have to subscribe, and you'll be watching, and you'll find out. Hey, that concludes the video. My name is Frank Bernardo. I thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I'll see everybody in the next video.